Hey everyone, we're gonna do a quick warm up before we start lesson 15.3. So this is a review of what we learned in the last lesson. So our goal is to factor. So factoring means you're gonna figure out what times what would have equaled this trinomial. So we're gonna set it up. So we learned in the last lesson that it's gonna be two binomials. And I'm gonna start with x times x because x times x equals x squared. And then our job is to figure out what two numbers multiply to 4 and add up to 5. And if you're watching this video going, what the heck is she talking about? You need to go back and watch the last lesson's videos before you can do this one. So we're making our little X chart. So the goal is what times what equals 4. That also adds up to 5. So I can think of 2 times 2 equals 4, but those numbers don't add up to 5. Or I could think 4 times 1 equals 4, and those do work because 4 plus 1 is 5. So our solution is going to have a positive 4 and a positive 1. So this would be your answer. Okay, same thing again, except we have a times a. And we are looking at what times what equals negative 24 that adds up to negative 10. Okay, so what times what equals 24 would be a good place to start. Maybe like 2 times 12, or 3 times 8, or 4 times 6. Okay, so since 2 and 12 is my first thing on my list, I'm going to go with that. And then remember, if you want to multiply to get a negative number, one of these numbers is going to have to be negative in order for that to happen. So 2 times 12, negative 2 times 12 is negative 24. Negative 2 plus 12 is positive 10. Okay, so I'm pretty close, but I would like a negative 10. So I'm going to put the negative over here and see if that'll do it. So 2 times negative 12 is negative 24. 2 plus negative 12 is negative 10. So we have a winner. Positive, whoops, don't want that color. Positive 2 and negative 12. Okay. Last one is with g's. So we are going to have g times g. And we want to multiply and equal 20 and add to negative 9. Okay, so what multiplies to 20? 2 and 10 and 4 and 5, right? I think that's it. So multiplying to 20, so 2 times 10 would multiply to 20, but 2 plus 10 is 12, so that's not going to work. Let's try 4 and 5. So 4 times 5 is 20, but 4 plus 5 is positive 9. So how am I going to multiply and still get a positive number, but add and get a negative? Well, you could make both numbers negative because a negative times a negative is a positive, but a negative plus a negative gives you a negative. So we have a winner with this. It's going to be negative 4 and negative 5.